time, weather, and...
Audio Jungle.
Welcome to my channel today. I truly appreciate you being here. Before we even get into this, the subject I'm about to discuss is brutal for it to get out. And videos like this don't go anywhere. So please don't forget, if I've earned your vote, give me a thumbs up and share, because this word needs to get out. If you've been following Old Fat Marine, it may be quite natural to believe the continuing topic is always destruction and financial devastation that may be coming soon. Numerous times there has been the statement made that I'm all about gloom and doom. That statement couldn't be any further from the truth, because that is not the feeling held within. What Old Fat Marine sees coming is not gloom and doom, it is prosperity. Let me invite you into what I see coming soon to a town near you. I see it merely by watching the history of fiat and world reserve currencies. A fear within Old Fat Marine is what will occur between now and November of this year, 2022, because of the elections. This is how Old Fat Marine sees things playing out and how the wave to prosperity will be ridden upon. The dates are not nearly as important as the events taking place. The dates will take care of themselves as history keeps unfolding. I am not saying the elections will not happen. What is being stated is that the fundamental shape of American freedoms is going to be severely restricted for the greater good. This is a basic time frame for personal reference only. June of this year, 2022. The Fed will raise interest rates in June of 2022. The basis point percentage really will not matter. Also around this time, food shortages will increase and inflation will continue its march towards destiny. Mid to late June, people will start gathering in the streets, complaining about prices and empty shelves. When you start to see unrest over food and prices, you can use that as a signal for the process having been initiated. During this time, the abortion issue will be the loudest static on the radio that causes this story to be hidden from mainstream view. You do not really believe of the abortion issue coming up as a coincidence, do you? Ukraine will continue to heat up. Weapons will continue to flow to and throughout Europe as this conflict escalates. In all of human history, a world reserve currency is only switched to another currency after a war.
On the 1st of September 1939, German forces invaded Poland in a move that was to trigger the Second World War. During the night of the 31st of August, Nazi SS troops dressed themselves in Polish uniforms and staged an attack on the Gleiwitz radio tower in Upper Silesia. This false flag operation was part of a wider series of staged attacks on Germans and German property called Operation Himmler.
Right now, we are in the time period before the war as the escalation continues. Some events may happen to piss off the average American and make them want to go to war. Some national incidents will create anger, and young men will want to join up and go kill people.
I can hear you, the rest of the world hears you, and the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon. We'll hear all of us soon. We'll hear all of us soon.
Every conflict the United States of America has been in, including the War of 1812, has all been started with a lie. Do your research, okay? The American people were lied to repeatedly, every time. Even done a few videos on that. FedCoin, The introduction of FedCoin will be done during the next crisis that appears. For whatever reason, the need will appear and FedCoin will be introduced as a way to get Americans to want to accept FedCoin. It will be as easy as downloading an app on your phone. Money will be available as soon as the app is loaded, and more rights of the people will be removed just as quickly. With the rollout of FedCoin, there will be needing a crisis to happen. This crisis may be an economic collapse. Possibly it will be an attack on the U.S. forces somewhere. The reason for the expedited rollout of FedCoin will be for the sake of urgency, but the actual reason for people needing the money will be manufactured. The cure for the incoming urgency may be in reaction to food shortages. Maybe it'll be collateral damage from an unexpected collapse of a major bank. The reason for needing FedCoin will not matter because the solution or the quick fix will be the same. But if it begins with the unexpected collapse of a major bank, how dumb are we for believing to be actually unexpected? FedCoin is not another crypto. It is not just a debit card either. Despite the promises of paper money always being available, that too will eventually prove to be a lie.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
Coins will vanish also. America will wake up to a new world and most will not even realize it. Many won't even care. So what to do? Nobody with a minion status knows when this will happen. Maybe this is because we're not as good as timing our trades with Nancy on her stock picks in her personal trading account. Old Fat Marine is not giving any financial advice here. He is just discussing what he is doing. So the dates might be off, but have no doubt that these events are coming. Stocks. Do your research and shift some funds into mining stocks, mining exploration stocks, and also mineral royalty stocks. Everybody tells you what stocks to buy, but I'll be the first to suggest when to dump the very same stocks. Old Fat Marine will continue to accumulate penny stocks while maintaining a 50% ratio of AG, First Majestic Silver, in his portfolio. When the Federal Reserve is forced to drop interest rates, which is believed will happen before the end of the year, the stocks in my portfolio will rise faster than most will comprehend can happen. I will dump all of these stocks when AG hits $18.45 a share. Profits will be removed to buy gold, and then the original investment will once again sit dormant, waiting for the collapse to happen and buy it all back again. Then, when the inevitable collapse does happen, you make money in both directions, just like the bankers. When this happens, silver and gold should still be available for the minion class.
Go fuck yourself.
But get your seatbelt on. Rocket ride inbound. And in conclusion, I may be an older man, and despite having lost over 40 pounds in the last 11 weeks, I know the time clock of life is ticking for me. I do not say this as anything but the same fact of life that all people must face. As my life settles into the final decades, it is nice to know that no matter what, I will be able to eat. I will be able to be retired in totality. This is because I'll be prepared, not scared, definitely not uninformed and naive. Get ready to ride the cycle. It's inbound. Semper Fi.
And when they went to the queen to tell her her subject had no bread, do you know what she said?
Let them eat cake.
Who took the bomb?